I'm Jane Sims with the London Free Press, and I'm at the Chatham-Kent courthouse, where today former Chatham-Kent Police Sergeant Robert Mugridge was sentenced to 90 days intermittent, meaning served on weekends, for fraud over $5,000. This is a case where Mr. Mugridge used his position to cajole and convince friends and family to lend him money that was never paid back, almost $250,000. We found out today a little bit more about how all this came down. Mr. Mugridge was basically falling into a pit of borrowing and loans with no intention of paying any of the money back until a point in 2014 when he tried to commit suicide. He ended up confessing to all of this money being owed to a psychiatrist, and it was out of that the investigation took place. Mr. Mugridge ended up being on the public purse for 3 years before he resigned last December. He was making about $110,000 as a police sergeant, and this was a loophole that the former Ontario government said it was going to close about paying police officers while they are under investigation and until their cases are finished. We were also told that Mr. Mugridge now works as a temp worker. He still owes about $114,000. Justice Scott Campbell, who decided that a conditional sentence was not appropriate, but also said that it was necessary that Mr. Mugridge pay that money back. Now he has 12 years until he's 65 and his retirement date. We saw Mr. Mugridge go into court. He was now being processed, and he will begin serving this 90-day sentence on weekends, plus 3 years probation, starting now.